We grow layer. We see it's slightly, so we want to grow 10 nanometer, but then we grow say 11 nanometer, and then we tune down this factor to make it to be 11 nanometer, or 10 nanometer, so things like that.
This is Armstrong plus X.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it can be very precisely determined. Otherwise, we couldn't do like 5 nanometer material. So we have to have a very precise control of the growth rate.
I heard that nowadays transport layer also work as blocking layer.
Which layer?
Transport layer also.
Yeah. So basically, in the very beginning, the industry has gone through a lot of research and development. And in the very beginning, if you want to build a polymer OLED, you just have single material. Like the emission material will be, because in polymer OLED, it's harder to control because here is thermal evaporation. You can just grow layer by layer. They won't have cross contamination. But for a polymer, you have to dissolve it in a solvent. And then when you dissolve in the solvent, when you deposit the next layer, you don't want to dissolve the previous layer. So it's very hard to control. And then initially, they only use one material to acting as to build OLED. Basically, it's sometimes it's only one layer, or you add another layer to inject electrons. So you have one layer acting as the whole transport, also acting as the emission layer, and then you add some layers by evaporation to inject electrons, and that's it. So that the performance won't be good because this layer has to transport the charge, has to combine the charge, has to generate the exciton, has to emit light. So that's why people are doing a lot of research, and then they can either have dedicated layers. Sometimes they want to simplify because adding each layer, adding complexity, adding cost, and then if you can use one layer, say this whole transport layer, it has very good electron blocking capability, then you don't need this layer, right? But then if you have dedicated material, say this whole transport layer, you want to have it high. You want this one have a high mobility, right? But the materials with high mobility may not be blocking the electrons very effectively. So this one you can use this taking advantage of the high mobility, and this one you can use it take advantage of this excellent electron blocking ability. So this is fake this thing. Yeah, but if you can find the best material that can do both, yeah, that simplifies your process and driving down your cost. Yeah, this is the one color, and then if you want to build multiple colors, or you have different ways to do that, you can build tandem cells that tandem cell you build different emission layers on top. That's like many steps. And then sometimes they do two or multiple emission stacks. Just so it's a tandem cell that you inject charge once, and then charge goes through like multiple emission layers. So basically, with the same current density, you emit how many more layers of light. So that's another effective way. But then you have to. It's much more complicated.
Is this optimized parameter?
It's okay. I mean, it works. So there's no way that's basically being the best OLED. No. But it works. So the OLED, you can see that there's a principle, but every company has their secrets in how do they control, how do they get the best result. I mean, Samsung, LG, they're the top players. But we can build OLED. So, I think this. Yeah, Xiao will show you. So this is in the pressure solid.
You can take a look at inside. It's interior, the deposition chamber, basically. Open the shutter. Basically, I'm opening the shutter. There's you see it down there. There are 6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
six deposition crystal cells in there. So each you can grow what you can put basically in this chamber. You have six, so basically you can put six different kinds of material in there, and you can grow whatever order you want, depending on how you want to grow it. And these two share one shadow mask. These two and these two. So if you want to grow, say, first number one and number two, so you have to be careful because when the material is still hot, it's deposition. So if you open the shutter, then both of these will start depositing on substrate. And the substrate holder is on the top. You see the holder. It's a sample. We put the samples on the substrate holder. There. So you guys have experience with the deposition chamber and everything. So yeah, right. So then this is our tool. Is we have I think at max 8-inch wafer. 8-inch wafer. And any size smaller than that, we can fit in there. And when it starts growth, you see the turbo is starting to let it rotate, and and when the temperature hits the right deposition rate, we open the shutter and do the growth. And today we're going to use this one, and also that one. This two is pretty similar. I would say basically the same in terms of the structure and the layout of the source. So let me see. Let me see. I'll put the cells in the materials. So we'll use today in this chamber we use the HCM. The whole transfer layer, and these three. So we're going to use these three here in today's experiment.
So this is just thermal evaporation.
Yeah. Heat it up. Basically, you have the coil underneath, and they heat it up, and then.
So, you transfer materials from that side to here?
Oh, no, I haven't. Yeah, okay. I thought it's here. So I think materials in the other level, you transfer these three here.
Oh yeah, that's to pump the thinner a little bit. Or you can maybe drop that.
So we haven't pumped it down, so we just pump it a
Pump it
little.
down once, I think. Pump it down.
So as you see, we have two glove boxes connected with the transfer chamber, and in this transfer chamber is a big So you have this,
Yes.
and over there you have the small ones. So small substrates like today's, we will use this small anti-chamber to transfer the sample from outside to inside.
Yes.
And what we do, our rules is, if you transfer from the inside to the outside, you can just directly transfer out. It's no problem. But from transferring outside to inside, you have to pump it down 3 times, refill three times to get rid of the water and moisture from the environment. So right now this I think let's let it pump it down for a little bit because it's big, so it pump it down slower. So let me see. So these are the materials that we have here. LIQ, yes. These are all the materials we have. Wait for the solid Hacian. Hacian. You gotta get used to the spotlight. Yeah, right.
Hollywood star.
Star of the star.
You're a big fan.
Any materials are solid, not liquid.
What's that?
Any materials are just solid.
Yeah, these are powders basically. Most of them they're like powders. Like it's in the cell. You can see that. But the ones that some of them, once you start heating it, you know, it classifies. It turns into this like liquidish, like a glass.
Yes.
I mean, materials-wise, it's different. Let me see.
Are you going?
Probably. Yeah, at least one max or
What is that?
These are Hacian. I'm checking the material. They're like sitting there for a while, so I was trying to see.
I saw a couple of shovels go out.
This one is better. Looks better.
I didn't know they know.
Okay. HCl.
You are one of the
I know. It's real. For sure. At least I saw, this missile going up.
This is their steel.
My house would shake. You see it going up and then,
Yeah, like this, for example. It's a bit in growth, so you see that it turns into this glass, like it's no more like powder anymore. 어? 와! 얘
짜기는 저 안에
Is it-
안에 그 원통 안에
식어요.
Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's probably plenty. Yeah, probably plenty. It's
Is it glassed over?
Yeah, it's
HCl. You think it's good
I think
enough
it's-
for
I think
170
it's-
nanometers?
it's hard to see, but just from how it looks,
Yeah.
I think it's plenty.
Oh, there's plenty in there.
Yeah.
yeah.
We're designing
Which material is that?
HCl 170 nanometers.
그거
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah,
HCl.
알려주는 거? 어떤 물질이야?
EDL.
기밀이. 근데 논문 아마 더 있을 것 같아요.
I saw it go up. Actually, it's little kids my dad brought so they spread it.
Most of these, what we grow, you see they're pretty thin, like a few nanometers. Only the whole transport layer is
리프라 돼 있는 게 리퀴드 크리스탈 그냥 줄인 거. 저 아래쪽 두 개. 리퀴드 옷이라고. 애초에 저기다 묻히려면 아닌 거. 재료가 궁금하긴 한데.
Yeah, we use some big samples. We use the pressure cooker.
Cooker.
Something like a pressure cooker to transfer a sample.
They can make rice.
They can cook stuff and samples.
Okay.
Yeah, it takes some time for it to. Let me check another thing. That's a mask. We haven't talked about the mask. So since we're doing the growth, I mean, it depends on different samples. You want it to grow different shapes, right? So that's how you put the mask. So
I think that's what we're going to use today.
Yeah,
Very massive.
increase a little bit.
yeah, like for us, we in our house we have all kinds of type of devices, all kinds of device structures and requirement for samples. So what we do is we depends on the size. If you have 8-inch wafer, 6-inch we grow. We have, I don't know, you show our demos. We have 8-inch samples, 6-inch, 4-inch, 1-inch, 0.6-inch, all kinds of layouts. So then you need to grow different areas on the substrate. So what we do is that we have the sample holder. First you have a sample holder, and then you have different kind of masks. That is, you can just, we just make it in our shop. And today, since we're growing 6. We're going to plan to grow 4 1-inch OLED samples. So that's typically what we use. So this is a 4-inch sample holder. And then you can screw in the. It's not the correct screw. You can screw in the masks and attach to the sample holder. So they're separate. So if the sample is here, then the sample has to be flipped, right? It has to flip face down because the deposition starts from the bottom, and it face down and it fits in the sample holder, and then directly the material will be deposited through these masks to create patterns on the substrate.
So I'll check the back.
Position mask.
I went downstairs and I saw it.
Let me see. This is the.
그거 그냥 스테인리스인 것 같은데.
Yeah, I want to double check.
그게 지금 그 웨이퍼 인치에다 박스 있잖아.
홀더, 샘플 홀더에 마스크를 다른 거 우리가 지금 쓸 거를 고정시키겠다.
Yeah, I think this is the 1-inch substrate. This is a little bit big. It's too big.
Mask material is just stainless,
Yeah, these are
just steel.
yes, then aluminum.
Aluminum.
So there's something that's
Yeah, the heating's independent.
yeah. So I mean the level is really not
Yeah, these are 1-inch substrate. Like we have the different shapes of, yeah, 2. Sometimes we do 2. Yeah, 1 inch by 1 inch. So they have different kinds of design. In these kind of design, what we do is the holder is actually if you place a sample in there, it will just fall through it, right? But if you put the substrate mask in there, you have designed in the corners. You see.
Yeah. So it will be like, but then I open opening up
was designed like in the corners. The mask will hold the substrate to prevent it from falling.
You see that evidence on the wall?
Yeah, it was here. There was a guy from somewhere inside the AC in management for he was looking at long-term goal from one department
To prevent it from falling.
in back. Yeah, so I have some.
Okay, let's see.
They are just company. They do what's the building that they have starter
Yeah. How does he do?
Yeah, it's like
혹시 다 저쪽 챔버 옮기나?
아, 신기하다.
Okay.
볼 인젝션 근데 왜 일렉트론 인젝션 레이어를 넣는 거죠?
나도 그래서 그러니까 이게 LI2가 인젝션 레이어 아닌가 생각했는데 인젝션 레이어가 말을 안 하시고 다른 거라고 얘기하셔가지고
빛이 이쪽으로 전자 쪽으로 나와서 투명 정도를 말하는 건가?
아
여기에 ITO 같은 게 들어가는 건가? Excuse me, sir. What is full name LI2?
Leasing, what is it? Q, yeah.
Just
Q is
metal
yeah.
contact?
Yeah, it's for yeah. For so here it is for adding it's like adding the yeah. So on top of the RQ we grow aluminum. But both of these is for better contact from the metal to the OLED tech. It's like the HCM for ITO.
Yes.
These RQs help the current transport through the metal to the OLED stack.
That reduced contact resistance, like
Improve the contact, reduce the resistance.
그러면 ITO가 저 위쪽이고 이쪽은 그 메탈 컨택 할 때 한 종류의 메탈을 쓰는 게 아니라 막 여러 개 쌓는 걸로 알고
그냥 그러는 게 아니라
그 컨택 저항을 줄이려고 그런 종류인 것 같아요.
ITO가 밑에서 같은 일처럼 있잖아요. ITO를 쌓아가지고 여기서 폴리제션 여러 개가 쌓아가지고 마지막에는 일렉트론이라는 막을 하나 깔고 알루미늄 그 위에 빛이 나면 알루미늄 못 들어가니까 밑으로만 그래서 바티 이미션에 그래요. 위로 가면 플라즈 이미션 지금 밑으로 가면 바티고요. 나중에 저한테 각 내가 달라고 해요. 뭐 LX 같은 경우 다 이렇게 쳐다보면 나오니까 폴레오 갔어. 뭐 A 하이드로 키우는 뭐 나오니까 나중에 저거 폴레까지 갔어요.
이게 약간 그래서 정글에서부터 일렉트론 제어하기 위해서 이제 중간에 완충식 역할을
다른 종류 금속
네, 애놀드 캐소드인데 캐소드에도 일렉트론이 잘 들어오게 도와주는 거죠. 그 메탈이 있으니까 여기는 좀 잘 이렇게 들어오고 여기는 홀잘 올라가고 만나서
into the
대를 낮춰주고
And put a lid on this. So the lid is to sometimes to secure those cells in place and prevent the material from like sometimes if you heat it too fast, the material can splash out.
but it's very flexible too.
Huh.
It looks so hard.
Yeah, actually it shouldn't be. I don't know why it's. Because it has a clip on the bottom, like
가열 방식만 열로 하냐, 이빔으로 하냐, 그 차이.
yeah, usually it's like this, and then it's on. This I don't know why it's not getting.
Compare with E-beam evaporator, just thermal or E-beam use.
Thermal.
Which one is better for make already? Similar?
Even I mean the cost. I would say the thermal is easy. Oh, I mean, I think I think the main thing is production cost. Thermal is it's more like a cost effective.
열중첩보다 E-beam이 좀 더 좋은 걸로 알고 있었는데 좀 용도에 따라 그냥 다른 거.
이건 좀 오래 걸리니까 그냥 굳이 안 쓰면 안 돼.
시료 종류에 따라 좀 달라지는 거.
속도도 비슷한 거.
속도도 다를 것 같기도 하고 같이.
열할때 프로 사용하는 물질이 다르던데.
아 그래 그 E-beam이 메탈이 하기 쉽다 했어.
금이랑 알루미늄을 주로 E-beam으로 하는 거 같고 나머지가 열로 해야 되는 거.
오가닉이나 고분자 이런 걸 썰먹 하는.
이거는 확실히 모르겠네. 나중에 재미나야 돼.
Okay. So I think that now we can get the samples ready and transfer the sample inside.
보인.
시를 하는 거야.
엄청 투명한 로고.
레스 스트레이트.
Yeah, so these are standard samples that is pre-patterned with ITO.
ITO.
Yeah, ITO. You see the reflective, the shining part. That's the ITO, the pre-patterned ones. And you see there's a 4, like a sticking out ITO. That's like the 4 pixels. So each sample we expect to have 4 pixels of OLED. Each is like about 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter size.
Why it put in liquid?
Huh? What's that?
Why it in there? Some protect.
Just put in the oven to bake.
oven.
Yeah, to bake. So I cleaned them this morning.
One minute.
Yeah.
To explain in Korean. So 그 원래 ITO가 인증 팁이잖아요.
네.
투명해요.
네.
이건 멀리는데 이렇게 전국을 전개 조금 통해요.
네.
그래서 지금 애노드를 쓰는 거예요.
네.
근데 모든 농막은 원래 계속 오염이 되기 때문에 대중에 내놓으면은
네.
클리닝을 해야 돼요. 클리닝 해주고 아까 이제 여기서 나이트가 좀 싸고 그러니까 러프하니까 온대가지고 더 해주고
네.
마지막에 또 소벤트를 주고 나서 바짝 말려야 되잖아.
네.
바짝 말려야 되니까 저거 넣어가지고 이제 호일을 해가지고 넣어서 말린 거야 바짝. 다시 바꿔줘. 끝까지 안 하고 살짝 올리면 바짝 꺼내가지고 지금 이제 들어오는 건데
네.
말한 것처럼 이게 아이터가 통정이 아니라 4개 정도 서버 픽셀 나눠가지고
네.
그래 이제 중첩 올리면 여기가 올라갈 거야 서버 픽셀에.
네.
그러면 4개를 따로 구동하든 한 번에 이제 볼 수 있는 거예요. 지나면 4개 셀을 볼 수 있게 해놨다. 나중에 패턴 한번 보세요. 그래서 4개 셀이 한 번에 뭉칠 수도 있고 다른 구동할 수 있는 어쨌든 셀은 4개 서브 셀을 볼 수 있게 해놨다.
어쩐지 패턴이 이렇게 있더라고요.
저기서부터 올리기 시작하는 거예요. 아까 레시피가 위에 잡고 헷갈리는데
네.
아이토가 맨 밑에고 이제 따로 올리는 거 하나예요. 마지막에 알루미늄까지 메탈 림처를 하고 나면
네.
밑으로 지나가면 바티 이미션, 위로 지나가면 탑 이미션, 그러면 바티 이미션. 아까 바티 이미션 셀을 만든다고 했잖아요. 들었었죠?
터보 몰레큘러.
그러니까 진공이 레벨이 있어요.
네.
우리가 보통 펌프를 뺄 수 있는 레벨이 있고 시간에서 몇 승, 그 다음에 터보를 할 또 시간에서 몇 승, 그 다음에 크라이오를 할 또 시간에서 몇 승. 진공 나중에 수업을 들으면
네.
이게 펌프를 무조건 오래 빠는 게 아니라 펌프를 어떤 한계까지밖에 없어요. 펌프 성능에 따라서. 그래서 일반 터보 크라이오 해가지고 레벨을 낮출 수밖에 없어요. 오래 빠르고 일정 이상은 안 나요. 그래서
저진공, 중진공, 고진공 막
그런 거지.
다른 펌프를 써서.
네, 그런 거 아니에요. 무조건 한 펌프를 오래 한다고 할 수가 없어요.
근데 아까 러프 펌프라고 하던데 그냥 러프 펌프라고 하던데
그냥 막 빠진 거
로터리 펌프 같은 거,
로터리
러프
펌프
펌프.
이렇게 붙인 거고
그냥 거친 상태에서 맨 처음 하는
그냥 빨리 빠져. 왜냐면 너무 고주공 펌프는 이게 꽉 차 있는데 빼면 망가져.
블레이드가 망가지고
그게 망가져요. 그래서 일단 최대한 빼주고 다음 기술로 또 빼주고 이렇게 해야 돼요. 아마 금동선 나중에 배웠을 거예요. 진공도 따로 큰 마음이기 때문에.
I mean, the main purpose is still to clean the sample surface because there's a lot of very small molecules or whatever residues after the cleaning, and you do an UV ozone to basically clean all these residues, and also it kind of treat the surface, ideal surface slightly, because I think there's a big gap of work function for the ITO and the OLED materials, and to use UV ozone is sort of lifted I think the work function of the ITO to align it better.
UV 울트라바이올렛으로 처리하면 유기물이 깨져요. 근데 지금 사실 물을 달 거는 건 뒤져버리진 않겠지만 지금 사실은 이제 클리닝보다는 표면 액티베이션, 워크샷을 좀 바꿔가지고 거기 어차피 유기물 올라갈 건데 그냥 하는 것보다 UV 처리 한번 해주고 가면은 이제 더 이제 선택이 좋다는 거죠. 그래서 약간 그런 처리, 전처리라고 생각했습니다. 전처리.